Hi everyone, it's Jenny from Pogue Jewelers, and today we wanted to talk about buying a diamond and the 4C's. When it comes to buying a diamond, there are four main characteristics that we consider, that we compare and contrast to find the perfect diamond for you. The first C that we look at is carat. Carat refers to the weight of the diamond. Interestingly enough, originally carat came as a weight reference comparable to a carob seed. One thing we need to keep in mind is carat is not to be confused with carat with a K, which is a gold purity measurement. The next C that we're going to consider is clarity. So clarity refers to the characteristics within the diamond and how they appear under 10-pound magnification. So the scale starts with flawless and internally flawless, which are diamonds that have no internal or external characteristics, depending on which grade you're at. As you can imagine, also extremely rare. The next grade on the scale is VVS, or very, very slightly included. A great way to remember this grade is diamonds that have incredibly minute characteristics, so even hard for a trained grader to find. The next grade will be VS, or very slightly included. Very slightly included diamonds have very minor characteristics under magnification, so definitely have a tendency to face up eye clean to the naked eye. The next grade is going to be slightly included, or SI. So slightly included diamonds have noticeable characteristics under magnification, but have a tendency still to face up eye clean to the naked eye. Of course, there are always little exceptions to this rule. And the last grade is included, or the I grade. Included diamonds have noticeable to obvious characteristics under magnification, which can translate to making them visible to the naked eye. Why all of this is important when buying your diamond is to know the nature of the characteristics within your diamond and how they affect its appearance. When assigning a clarity grade to a diamond, there are 5 things that are considered to be able to determine that grade: the size of the characteristics, the number of characteristics, the color of those characteristics, the position within the diamond, and the relief within the diamond. Now, not all 5 of these factors are always in play, but they're the 5 that are considered to be able to determine that grade. Also keeping in mind the buzzwords that we chatted about. So how minute, minor, noticeable, or obvious those characteristics are. One more interesting thing about clarity is no 2 diamonds are ever going to have the same characteristics. So you'll always be able to identify the diamond based on its characteristics. So when purchasing a diamond, speaking of clarity, it is always interesting and informative if you have the opportunity to be able to take a look at your loose diamond under magnification to be able to see these characteristics. The next C that we're going to consider is color. So color in diamonds is graded on a scale from D all the way down to Z. D is a completely colorless diamond, and we move down the scale as the intensity and the saturation of the color in the diamond increases. When we consider color in diamonds, the interesting thing is they're graded in a daylight equivalent, very controlled light box environment, and they're graded face down. So the Q of the diamond is facing up. What you want to consider when you're looking at color and purchasing your diamond is the intensity of the color and where it falls on the scale. A nice little rule of thumb that you can go by is anything in a brilliant cut that is HI color and above is generally going to face up white. The amount of color within the diamond is going to be very minute and won't be visible in a setting face up. If you're wondering about fancy color diamonds, like the pinks, the blues, and the yellows of the world, they actually fall on a totally different scale than our regular D to Z scale. There's actually a total separate scale for fancy color diamonds, which we're happy to go over with you as well. The last C that we're going to talk about is cut. Cut refers to the proportions of the diamond and the effect that they have on the light return of the diamond, or the sparkle. What sparkle refers to is maximizing the light return back to your eye, so you get all of those big bright flashes of color. Sparkle is broken down into 2 components, brilliance and scintillation. Brilliance is when the light reflects around the diamond and comes straight back out through the top, creating a nice kind of white light effect. And scintillation is when it comes out of the diamond on an angle and breaks into all of its spectral colors. The proportions of a diamond are graded based on specific angles, degrees, and percentages that make up and maximize that light return. 2 other factors we consider in cut are the polish and the symmetry. Polish refers to the finishing characteristics on the outer facet surface of the diamond, and symmetry refers to an even display of brilliance, fire, and scintillation through the diamond. When it comes to finding the perfect diamond, there are also many shapes of diamond to consider. Everything from round to square, which is known as a princess cut, ovals, pears, and even heart shapes. The most popular and classic cut is a round brilliant cut diamond. Round brilliant cut diamonds out of any other shape really maximize sparkle the most. So if that is what you're after, round is definitely the way to go. If you're really looking to maximize size and appearance of your diamond, something in the oval, marquee, and pear shape category really fits the bill nicely, as they have great overall length to width ratios and really look great in different settings. Another little thing I wanted to mention, most of the diamonds I've been chatting about and most of the rules of thumb I've been giving you have been regarding brilliant cut diamonds, which are characterized by triangular kite shape facets and have a tendency to have a lot of sparkle. There is another category of diamonds known as step cuts. Step cuts are categorized by having concentric rows of facets and include emerald cuts, baguettes, and asher cuts. These diamonds have a tendency to have a very clean, very white light look, almost mirror-like effect. So any of the rules of thumb we talked about considering clarity and color, you just need to bump up a little bit because you can see so much more into these diamonds than you can with a traditional brilliant cut. So as you can see, there are quite a few factors that go into purchasing the perfect diamond. I hope this video has helped give you a little bit of education on what things you need to consider and how to find the perfect diamond for you. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Jenny from 4c's.